was old enough to go to games, I wanted to talk to real-life baseball players, and I thought interviewing would be a very nice chance to talking to MLB players. So that's how we got the idea of interviewing.
How old were you when you were old enough?
That's cool.
All right, you may remember 8-year-old Meredith and 10-year-old Hugo from our couch last week.
The Toronto siblings and baseball enthusiasts are back on our show this morning for their analysis of the Jays and Mariners game this weekend. So we'd like to welcome back Meredith and her brother. Hey, guys, how are you doing?
Good morning. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So what do you make of this? 2 games in, Hugo, I'm going to start with you. The Jays are down 2-0 to the Mariners. How are you feeling?
I feel that they could have done better. They should get more reps in. They weren't playing their best. But yeah, pretty much.
Could have been better.
Could have been better.
better.
Meredith, how did you feel this weekend? You watched them Sunday, and I'm assuming last night. 2 losses, on home turf when they usually do pretty well. What were some of the emotions you were feeling?
I was kind of feeling scared, but I kind of still felt like we're still gonna make it. That was probably just like one of their they're probably just like
Hiccup? Yeah, probably a hiccup.
Like having a hiccup. Yeah.
Let's hope it's a hiccup. So what gives you reason to be optimistic, Hugo? Why do you think the Jays can turn it around in your mind?
Back in May, they had a series against the Mariners on the Mariners' home turf.
Right.
They were able to defeat them all 3 games, so I still have hope. I still remain steadfast in my belief
Right on.
that they're going to be able to. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, I don't think I've heard a 10-year-old use the word steadfast, so it's very refreshing. Meredith, let's talk about the pitching situation. Hugo, maybe you can chime in too. We saw it with, I think it was Gosman, and I think we also saw it with Trey Savage. They got kind of pulled a little early from John Schneider after giving up, they did okay. It wasn't their best start at the mound. But do you think that had anything to do with, why the Jays lost those games?
I kind of think that's half of it.
Yeah.
The pitchers probably their arm kind of hurt or they used it too much. So that's why it didn't really work.
Half and half. What about you, Hugo? Do you think that it was a bit premature to pull Savage last night?
He was doing okay. After he let up that 3-run homer in the first inning, it was pretty reasonable when Randy Rosarena, the umpire, knew that the umpire called the ball a strike, a strike, a ball. It obviously wasn't the best call.
Yeah.
Even Randy knew that it was just strike. He
Yes,
started walking.
he could tell.
He froze midway. Oh, I have to go back.
Wow.
Yay, I get to have another chance.
Yeah.
And then he got hit, and then he got to go to first.
Yeah.
Then they eventually got a 3-run homer. But they were able to score the 3 back. They took Trey Savage a little early, in my point of view, because he was doing fine holding them up 3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Hugo, if you had a chance to interview any member of the Blue Jays right now, because I know you've done a lot of on-field interviews this season, who would you want to talk to and what would you want to ask them, whether it's a manager or player? Who would you want to talk to and what would you ask?
So a lot of the players, they usually do batting practice.
Yep.
But I would probably go with the pitcher, Trey Savage, in fact,
Yep.
because they usually don't go onto the fields.
Yeah.
So I would like to interview him.
And what would you ask him?
I would probably ask him, how does it feel making your MLB debut this year in the postseason? How did it feel pitching Game 1 and having a shutout in a few innings? And, yeah.
Okay, good choice. Look, we saw some, pretty good moments. I think Nathan Lucas had played a very good game yesterday. Vladdy, though, he hasn't had a hit in this ALCS series. And I know that Vladdy is your favorite player, Meredith and Hugo. So if you could talk to Vladdy today, what message would you say or send him this morning, Meredith?
Probably just losing the 2 games was the past, and then we try to look into the future and see what mistakes we have made, so we try to correct them.
Hugo, would you say something similar? Or
All of the teams that have gone to the World Series and gone on to win it have at least lost a game They didn't go undefeated. It's not like they just zoom by the series.
Right.
Yeah. You got to overcome some adversity if you want to get to the sort of promised land, as it were, that being the World Series. Hugo, Meredith, we really appreciate you guys coming in, getting up early, a couple of days to come in and see Between for breakfast. I'm sure it's a lot of fun for your parents to do this. I'm sure you've had a lot of fun at school, talking to your friends about this. So thank you for doing this again. Let's hope this series does extend so we can get you guys back in here and talk more Blue Jays. But again, thanks for coming in this morning. Really appreciate this.
Thank you so much.
Good seeing you again.
Yeah,
okay, go Jays, go.
Go Jays, go.
Yeah, go Jays. Quick break here.
Vamos, Blue Jays!
With your thoughts on the game after this. Can they make the comeback? Hugo and Meredith believe they can. Let's keep that going. Thanks, guys. Appreciate this.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.